So as you guys saw the thumbnail, we done passed phase 1 on our 5k account. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record on Monday and on Tuesday, but I'm gonna show you guys how the trades went, and I'm gonna record today, the whole of today, how we're gonna be trading, because right now we are on our second phase. So basically, let me first show you guys how the account went. All right, let's get it. Alright guys, so this is the account right here, as you guys could see. Basically, we had to make $400, which we done made. As you guys could see, hit the profit target. The average win was $31, average loss was 19, win ratio 71%, profit factor 4 point blah 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 blah. So basically, these are some of the trades that I took. Okay, so this is the second phase, or the practitioner account. So actually took a simple trade, which is actually minor, but what I want to show you guys is here the maximum loss is actually $500. We have to make $250 in a minimum of 3 days, as you guys could see. But I'm telling you, this $250 is actually harder than the $400, if I'm being truly honest with you guys. So basically, yeah, that's just what up. All right guys, so this is the GBP JPY trade. So the 1 hourly don't really got much sauce. I want us to draw to the 15 real quick. Recently I've been going crazy on GJ, as you guys could see. I'm probably finna talk about this trade, right, and why I've been trading GJ like crazy these days. All right, so basically this is the trade right here. The reason why I actually took this trade was a simple breakout. As you guys could see, this market was already in an uptrend, so I was like, okay, so I want to see if sellers step in right here. Initially I wanted to first see sellers come in, then on the breakout, that was probably when I was gonna buy, right? But I saw this candlestick, and when it closed above that, at this point is when I knew that, all right, we are getting in with those buys. So this was just a simple break of structure, following the overall trend, which was the uptrend, and I got in on the breakout. So basically the reason for this trade was just a simple breakout of resistance, and the overall trend, you guys need to highlight this. The overall trend was in an uptrend. I didn't just buy any breakout, but the overall trend, and you can see that prices had already pushed prior to the London session. So I was seeing strength in the GJ. So when London session came in, this was just a bit of added confluence, right? But what I wanted to talk about this trade is, you guys could see that prices actually kept pushing. Assuming that I was able to actually hold this trade, I could have made myself a beautiful 1 to 5. You guys could see that, right? This trade was actually holdable, right? If you see where I actually closed this trade, bearishness had not yet dropped into the market, right? You can see that sellers came in, but they weak. Came in, they still weak. Came in, they still weak. You can see that the sellers were there, but they were weak, and this trade was holdable. So I actually took these two trades. I knew that prices were what? Prices were coming from an uptrend, right? You guys could see that we were coming from a beautiful uptrend. Now prices were pulling back, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Guys, have you seen that? Now by the time I actually saw this area right here, right, you guys can see that from this lower low we actually put in a lower high, right? But we actually didn't register another lower low. Now to me, I was like, okay, I was just looking for a simple change of structure. At first I was looking at prices to break this high right here, this high that you are seeing right there. So I was like, if prices break out, then I'm getting in, right? But I was looking at this trend line right here, you guys could see. So I was like, okay, so we have a trend line. I'm not gonna get in on this breakout of this resistance right here, because remember we have this trend line, right? You guys can see we have this trend line right here. So I couldn't get in on the breakout right here, because prices could flip up on me right here, you understand? And the other thing, we hadn't yet stepped into the London session. You guys can see it was still 7. So me personally, I don't take trades out of the London session, And if it's not the London session, then I'm not trading. I saw what I wanted. So sellers did drop in on this trend that you guys could see that we had a red candlestick, right? To me, I was like, okay, bet. I still had this resistance, right? And I'm like, okay, if prices come in, probably this is gonna act as a level of interest that buyers gonna step in from this area and defend prices and probably push prices to further heights, right? So I was like, all right, bet. But I don't want to get in just because this candlestick has acted bullish, because this resistance, all we know is that this resistance is still active, right? So I was like, bet, we want to see prices breaking out, right? And when prices broke out, as you guys could actually caught this candlestick before it closed, right? Because I saw prices were actually pushing strongly. So I got in right around this area, right? This candlestick right here. The reason why I actually got in for a simple one-to-one was this resistance. Prices were really too close to this resistance, right? And I didn't really want to mess up my psychology when prices were pulling back on me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna close, blah blah blah, utu, you understand? So that's why I was like, let me go in for a quick one-to-one. And actually got in later for this specific trade. You guys could see that we had a resistance, right? This resistance right here, you guys could see it, right? So to me, I was like, all right, we broke out, prices are retesting, right? Retesting. So if we are at a resistance, we expect sellers to drop in, right? But for this case, sellers didn't drop in. Whenever sellers came in, buyers came in, and you can see that if the sellers sold 100%, the buyers bought back that 100%, right? And the sellers came in, the buyers came in with the same momentum, right? So to me, I was like, all right, bet, if this is the price action that we have, whenever the sellers sell, the buyers are coming back with the same energy. Whenever the sellers sell, the buyers are coming in with the same energy, right? So to me, I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna get in right here. Actually got in, I think, on this candlestick when this candlestick was pulling back, this green candlestick right there. Currently, this is how the market is acting. So currently, as I see the GJ, I'm still actually expecting buys on this GJ. We are pushing breakout pullback, right? So what I want to see is pretty simple. Drop down to the 15-minute, and I want to see a change of structure, right? So as you guys can see, we are coming from what? Lower low, right? You guys can see this is pretty simple. And then lower high. And then prices are pulling back. What? Is this low as strong as the last low? And then we could say this is our next high. So if I see something like this, prices coming, creating a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, equal low. Now this is when I know that, all right, we're changing structure, and what I want to see is pretty simple. Prices are ranging for a little bit, and then bam, right? Retest, then impulse move. This is where I want to get in right here. So I'm still looking out for some buys on GJ, and I will have my stop loss right around that area, right? And targeting a simple 1 to 2. If I fail to get a 1 to 2, then it is what it is. But overall, targeting a simple 1 to 2, as you guys can see. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at on GJ, right? So basically, let's just wait and see what the market gives us.
A few moments later.
Beautiful example right here. This is the USD JPY. We are on the 15-minute, right? So basically, you can see the prices are pushing downwards, right? Pushing downwards. We reached right here. This area right here is a 1 hourly resistance zone that prices broke out and retesting, right? So we want to see something pretty simple. Change of structure. This is what I was telling you guys about, right? Now prices did change structure, and prices have broke out. Now what we want to see, I want to see prices retesting this area. Now on this push towards the upside, this is where I'm gonna get in right here. But we're not getting in right here because prices could push down, and these buyers fail to defend this area. Prices could just crash towards the downside. So basically, we want to see prices retesting this area, buyers confirming that yeah, we come in pretty hard this time, right? Now when we start to see a momentum pushing towards the upside, then this is where we want to get in. not right here, right?
Eventually.
Alright guys, so basically you guys could see what I've actually been telling you. We just stepped into the London session on this candlestick right here, this huge candlestick. Prices dropped really hard, and then you can see that if we had gotten right here, then shit, we could have been stopped out by now, unless you had your stop loss down here, which is actually way too bigger. But we still have a buying bias for this USD JPY. We're still waiting to see a change of structure. If I see a change of structure in this zone, then breakout, then I'm getting in. But if sellers still come in, then I'm not placing any trade other than a buy on this JPY pair. So basically, let's wait and see what happens with this trade. Okay, so you guys can see that we've got the reaction that we wanted. So basically, I just want to see if we can get sellers of this zone, but I might get in anytime soon. So I'll be updating you guys in a minute. Let's get it, guys. We just got in because I don't see like prices are pushing out aggressively. So let's wait and see what happens. I'm gonna be updating you guys in a minute. This is USD JPY. Let's get it.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Guys, we've gotten into some GBP card buys, as you guys can see right there. We saw a breakout right here, and then prices this is, I was looking at the 1 hourly, and prices basically rejected around this one. And then when this hour was closing, I'm seeing bullishness. I expected sellers to retest this one, but when I saw this candlestick closing right here, then I was like, all right, bet, let me just get in. The sellers came in, they had to retest this one, but then they failed, and then buyers still showed that they are present in the market. You feel me? So basically, in to the next high, because the overall trend is actually bullish, as you guys can see. We've been coming, then pull back, then bam. I'm expecting prices to push towards the upside. So let's wait and see.
20 minutes later.
Alright guys, so we've just registered our first loss. USD JPY prices have suddenly spiked down. I don't know what's wrong, but I think this was news. Anyway, so I've registered the first loss.
10 seconds later.
Guys, so stop loss number 2 has been hit. You guys can see. I've actually just came to see that it was a bad trade to take, because you can see that prices were actually rejecting at this resistance zone where I actually bought, because I bought before this candlestick closed. So probably the lesson that you guys could learn from this is, especially me myself, is we should always wait for this candlestick to close. If this candlestick closed like bullishly all the way up here, probably it could have been something different.
10 seconds later.
Alright guys, so I've actually just lost another trade. I took some gold buys, as you guys could see right there, on this breakout. So to me, I was seeing like prices have broke out, right? And then on this red candlestick right here, I was like, okay, prices, looks like prices are retesting this high, and you know, probably to push towards the upside, but the retest just went through my stop loss. I'm done trading for the day, I ain't gonna lie. Today I've gotten cooked, like for real, for real. I've actually lost 3 trades in a row, which is actually crazy. It has never happened to me since I started trading this account, which is last week. So I ain't gonna lie, today it looks like it ain't my day, for real, for real. So we have CPI coming in about 2 hours, right? And I'm gonna see you guys in a minute. Let's get it.
The next day.
Morning guys, so basically today is a Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and man, things didn't go as planned. Let's wait and see if today gives us anything in the market. So basically, let's wait and see what happens today, and let's get it. Alright guys, so we've gotten into some GBP card buys. This is London Open. It's just 30 minutes. Hopefully it takes us to the blues. Alright, let's get it. Alright, bro, so I've just closed this GBP card buy right here. Basically, according to what I'm seeing, this boy may drop. So basically that's why I've closed. You can see that the sellers are dropping in hard in. When you look at how the buyers are buying, 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 you know, it just gives you vibes that the sellers are soon dropping in, because they ain't really buying. Look at this, 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 look at this. I ain't gonna lie, I may actually go in for some sales, though the overall trend is towards the upside. But this buyers ain't really giving. So let's wait and see what happens with this GBP card.
A few moments later.
All right, so I've gotten into some Swiss JPY buys. Another breakout, as you guys can see. These days I'm trading breakouts like crazy, So basically, yeah, let's wait and see. We have a resistance right here. Prices broke out, got in, then bam. Let's wait and see what happens with this one, because overall the JPY crosses are all pushing towards the upside. So let's just wait and see what happens, and I'm gonna be updating you guys in a minute. Let's get it. So as I told you guys, I'm in on some sales on GBP card. Let's wait and see where this sell takes us, because the buy has failed. As I told, the buy has really failed. So we're in on some sales, bit of a bigger risk for a smaller reward, because this is a 1 to 1.5, which is not really the ideal risk to reward that I go for. But basically, let's just wait and see where the market takes us today. I'm gonna be updating you guys in a minute. Let's get it.
12 seconds later.
Bro, so damn, I ain't gonna lie. Look at what has just happened to my Swiss franc buy. Like literally, the candlestick has just, I don't even know, and I've lost $120. I was supposed to lose. If I could show you guys a minute, bruh, look at this. I was supposed to lose $30, bruh. Like, how am I losing $120, bruh? Like, for real. On a 0.18, like literally. So we basically had Swiss franc interest rates, right? I just noticed it like a couple minutes ago. I was like, fuck, like. So anyway, this is just probably this will help you guys pay attention to the fundamentals. Like the shit could drop on you. Initially I was supposed to lose $30 on the trade. I don't even know how I lost $120, and I don't really want a revenge trade, so I think I'm done for the day. I'm actually a bit down for the week actually. So major way for this GBP card trade to close, and yeah, I'm gonna be updating you guys in a minute. Let's get it.
12 seconds later.
Hi guys, so I ain't gonna lie, at this time I'm like, fuck it. I've just re-entered this Swiss JPY. I didn't really want a revenge trade, but I'm like, shit. At this point, I don't even care, because I literally lost in a stupid way. So currently, I just have $78 on my daily loss limit. If I lose more than 78 for today, I'm done. And as I told you guys, I've probably placed the last trade for the day, which is Swiss JPY. It's around 45 bucks, 50 bucks. So honestly, I was on pressure because I done lost. Let me show you guys real quick. You guys could see today, just for today, I've lost $144, right? So which is actually way crazy. Crazy thing is that now the profit target has increased from 250, and now I have to make more than $400, which is bigger than the first phase, right? And probably the only advantage that I have right now is the maximum loss limit, which is around $283.
Thousands of tears later.
Okay, so I've just closed this trade. Brian, like my psychology is messed up at this point, because I'm getting into like multiple trades, and I'm getting in closing. Like basically, if you're a trader, you can understand. Like, but anyways, let's see if I get another trade up. It'll be updating you guys in a minute. Let's get it.
12 seconds later.
And so as you guys can see, we done got ourselves into some USD card buys again. Basically, I'm supposed to take profit right around here, but honestly, I think I'm gonna keep what I have right now, because I done fucked up already. So basically, I just wanna make some damage control, reduce the amount that I've lost for the day. So basically, let me just give it a benefit of doubt for around 5 minutes, and I'm probably gonna close this trade in a minute. Alright, bro. So we just pulled back $89 from the 140. We've lost around $55 for the day, which is okay with me. But guys, don't revenge trade, guys. Don't revenge trade. The best thing to do if you're in that kind of situation, get out of the markets. But It's crazy that I don't pull. I actually wasn't expecting to make anything. But anyways, so we pulled back $89. We have lost 55 for the day, which is totally fine with me. I think I'm done. I wouldn't have been done, but we have PPI coming up, and yo, I've been going crazy. Like usually whenever the news is dropping, my strategy goes like haywire. So basically I'm just done. Yeah, so I'm finna probably I'm finna record tomorrow. I ain't 100% sure, but I may record tomorrow. So basically, keep it locked. Make sure you hit us up, and I'm finna see you guys in a minute. Let's get it.
One debt to society later.
Alright, bro. So we are in New York session. Is 16 New York session. So we basically like 3 hours into New York session. I don't trade New York session, but I was like fuck it. Basically, I done made $62 like right now. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute, cause I had actually given up. Like, I was like shit. Today is a dead day, but today has been crazy, but at least we done pull it off. Let me show you guys real quick. Alright, so we done got into some gold sales. What I was seeing on this price action, I actually had to take profit down here, but I was like, damn bro, let me just, so I've just closed like right here, because right now we are doing damage control, so it don't really matter following the rules if the damage is already done. So basically we've closed right here. So prices have been in an uptrend if you guys have been following gold recently. So prices pushed, came back, created a lower high, and then bam, so we reached here. I saw a failure. I was like, all right, babe, we're getting in right there. So we got in, and prices are still dropping. As I told you guys, my profit was supposed to be right here, but I was like, fuck it, a 1 to 2 will do me good. So as you guys could see, we done made a bit of money, so let's get it.